Gunman kills 8 in rampage at Texas Outlet Mall in nation's 200th mass shooting of 2023. A gunman fired into a crowd at a suburban Dallas outlet mall Saturday, killing at least 8 people and injuring 7 others as horrific images of severely wounded shoppers hit social media and brought the number of mass shootings in the US to 200 so far in 2023. At least 3 of the survivors are critically injured. The gunman was fatally shot by a police officer in the area who responded quickly. Early reports from police and witnesses said a gunman pulled up in a gray Honda Accord at the Premium Outlets in Allen, Texas, about 30 miles from downtown Dallas. The unidentified man began firing on people walking on sidewalks outside the outlet center, a popular shopping spot with many upscale stores such as Brooks Brothers, Calvin Klein, and Ann Taylor. The White House said President Biden had been briefed on the shooting and that the administration had offered support to local officials. Republican Texas Governor Greg Abbott, who has signed laws easing firearms restrictions following past mass shootings, called it an unspeakable tragedy. Saturday's mass shooting was the nation's third of the day, following others in Chico, Calif, and Columbus, Ohio, on the afternoon when many Americans were focused on the Kentucky Derby and summer-like weather. Mass killings are happening with staggering frequency in the United States this year, an average of about one a week, according to an analysis of the Associated Press USA Today Northeastern University mass killing database. So far, there have been 22 mass killings in the US in 2023. Another database, the Gun Violence Archive, shows the Texas mass shooting is the 200th in the nation this year and the 12th in May. Mass shootings, defined as 4 or more people shot, differ from mass killings, defined as 4 or more people killed, in that many mass shootings do not involve deaths. Since 2006, the average number of mass killings in public settings is 6 per year. The Allen shooting is already the 6th public mass killing of 2023. This year has been the worst in terms of mass killings up to this point than any year since at least 2006 and probably ever, said James Allen Fox, a professor of criminology, law, and public policy at Northeastern who has studied mass killings for 40 years. I've not seen anything like this. We have more guns in the hands of Americans. Gun sales have skyrocketed since COVID. There's a lot of divisiveness in this country, and people suffering emotionally and economically since the pandemic. Witnesses to the Texas shooting said several of the victims appeared to be children, and that they saw a police officer and a small security guard who appeared to be unconscious on the ground. Dashcam video circulating on social media shows the gunman stepping out of a car and firing more than 2 dozen shots as terrified shoppers dove for cover and screamed for help. Allen police said in Facebook post that at least 8 victims have been taken to hospitals. Medical City Healthcare, a Dallas area hospital systems, said in a statement it was treating 8 between the ages of 5 and 61. An Allen police officer was in the area on an unrelated call when the officer heard gunshots at Allen Premium Outlets at 3:36 p.m. local time, the local police department wrote on Facebook. The officer engaged the suspect and neutralized the threat. He then called for emergency personnel. 9 victims were transported to local hospitals by Allen Fire Department. Police said in the Facebook post, there is no longer an active threat. A crowd of hundreds of people who had been shopping stood outside across the street from the mall Saturday evening. Officers circulated among them asking if anyone had seen what happened. Joseph Adams, who was shopping with his 12-year-old son, told the Dallas Morning News he initially thought a car had driven through the front of the building when the gunshots rang out. That's how loud it was, he said. After fleeing, he said he drove past and saw at least four people lying on the sidewalk. He tried to help those wounded, including a child shot in the neck.